Hey, so Christmas is coming up. What are you doing with your bae?
What, bae? What are you talking about? I'm gonna spend time at home with my family.
That is so sad. I'm so sorry.
Yahamina, it's Yana.
It's Mi-chan.
Today's video is about the different ways of spending holidays in Japan versus the US. では、始めましょう!
So we have a couple on our list, and it would be a natural order to start from January, right? But since this is about Japan and America, let's start from April because according to the Japanese calendar, we start a year from April.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So by starting a new year in April, I meant starting school, work, and like taxing.
Wow.
Those official dates.
But the year does start on January 1st as any other country mostly, right?
Yes, like 2020 started in January for us too.
Oh.
It's the same, but just remember that school and work start in April. Usually, yeah. Halloween!
Trick or treat! In the US, Halloween is all about dressing up in costumes, trick or treating, and it's about which costume you're gonna get to wear this year.
Right.
This holiday is for both adults and children. We just all dress up together and have fun.
Right.
It's all about the dark night spookiness. And especially in America, in my memory, I remember making jack-o'-lanterns, which is carving a pumpkin and like putting light into it and making it like look scary with weird teeth and stuff.
So in Japan, we do celebrate Halloween. Not celebrate, but we do Halloween.
Okay.
But the focus is on kids receiving candies at events.
Oh.
Yeah, so no one goes around the neighborhood. Like if you go around the neighborhood, no one's gonna be waiting for you with candies.
Really?
We don't do that in Japan. So normally, dressing up as adults is not a thing in Japan for Halloween. But there's an exception. If you live in Tokyo, there's this place called Shibuya Crossing.
I know that.
Yeah, it's kind of a famous place.
It is
but
crowded.
Yeah. So on the 31st, young adults would dress up as whatever they like and just gather up in Shibuya Crossing.
Wow.
And it's such a chaos.
I could see it like,
there's just so many people there.
oh my god.
I tried going there once on a Halloween night with my friends, and it was crazy. So it's kind of like Japanese packed trains, but a city version.
Oh.
So you're just walking on a street, and you're trying to go forward, but there's so many people in front of you surrounding you. You have to push through. So I was late to meet up with my friend because there's just so many people I couldn't get to my destination. And also people go to clubs and bars in Tokyo, but I don't really know about other cities. But yeah, that's how it is in Tokyo, so you should try it out. Thanksgiving.
When I think of Thanksgiving, I automatically think of pilgrims.
Okay.
The Mayflower, you know, the history of how Thanksgiving became Thanksgiving. Though when it comes to the holiday itself, it's about spending time with family, you know, that big feast with the huge turkey.
The stuffing.
Right. And my favorite part is mashed potatoes with gravy sauce on top.
My favorite too, actually.
Yeah, so America's all about that, and you know the whole fall vibe with the leaves and just brown, red, yellow
skinny
color.
jeans and boots, and the leaves. And playing games with family.
Yes, so spending time with family mostly, and just being thankful for what we have and the harvest.
Right.
So that's how it is in America.
In Japan, we do not celebrate Thanksgiving.
Aww.
Because obviously it's for the US and Canada. Also, fun fact, we do not have fall break in Japan. So, I mean, there's no way for us to celebrate anything in fall.
Really?
Christmas! We wish you Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Christmas is my favorite season and holiday out there.
Mine too.
Yeah. Christmas in America, again, is all about family time together. We just gather all around the Christmas tree. It's about exchanging gifts for each member in the family. and, decorating the Christmas tree. It's about Santa Claus and the North Pole, the elves, and also kissing under the mistletoe with your significant other.
Oof.
And it's about the Christmas carol singers going around the neighborhood singing in front of your house or in front of a mall. And the Christmas songs, including the Christmas carols, are a big deal in America.
Right, true. Very different to how we celebrate in Japan.
Who is it?
So in Japan, Christmas is all about spending time with your lovers.
Well,
What?
oh, not family, but only lover?
Lovers, as in your significant other, your bae.
Yeah.
It's time for couples, guys.
What? Really?
Yeah. So a lot of couples would choose to spend a romantic night at a hotel or just stay home
Oh.
and just chill, like Netflix and chill. And it's also a thing to go see the illuminations, those pretty lights,
Wow.
decorated at parks or like amusement parks.
Or malls, even.
Right, exactly.
I've
or,
seen some.
Yeah, or have you been to Omotesando?
No,
on
I
Christmas?
haven't.
Oh my gosh, okay. Omotesando illuminations is really good.
Really?
Yeah, we'll just put up a picture here. Yeah. Yeah, so a typical Christmas date plan for Japanese couples would be go see the illuminations, have nice fancy dinner, and then go to the hotel.
Really?
Or just spend a nice relaxed time at home eating KFC. Because it's a thing.
You guys eat KFC? Why KFC on Christmas?
Okay, so it's like their marketing strategy that like succeeded, but a lot of people would eat KFC as a Christmas feast.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Wow, okay. Well, in America too, there are people who spend time with their significant other, with their lover as a couple, though I think it's more about bringing your significant other to your house
Right.
to spend time with the family eventually.
True.
So, yeah, I think that's the biggest difference.
It is. Yeah, so if you tell your friend that you're gonna be alone, single, by yourself on Christmas or spending time with your family, they're gonna feel sorry for you. Isn't that crazy?
In Japan, is it really like that?
Yeah, some people do. Some people are
Well-
like, you're gonna be with your family? Okay. Kind of like that.
Well, the intro explains that. Christmas is actually celebrating Jesus Christ's birthday from, Christianity.
Right, yeah.
So a lot of people go to church too, spend time with family, etc. But do Japanese know why we celebrate Christmas after all?
So majority don't. A lot of people celebrate Christmas here, but don't really know the origin,
Oh.
what it is for.
Well, that connects kind of to Easter because Christianity isn't that much of a huge
here.
thing in Japan.
Yeah.
Okay.
New Year's Day.
New Year's Day in America is all about going to parties, spending time with family and friends actually. And I think I have the image of, Times Square in New York where we do the countdown all together with strangers especially, going somewhere, going outside, and kissing strangers maybe.
Maybe, hopefully.
So it's all about that festive vibe of a new start with strangers mostly actually, right? So that's how we do it in America, I think.
True. So this is the biggest event of the year in Japan.
Oh.
So get ready to be introduced to the most quietly festive time of the year.
Highly festive. Okay.
You'll see what I mean.
Okay.
So first of all, New Year's Day is connected with the end of the year. Celebration kind of holidays. And it's basically a family time rather than a friends time.
Oh,
in the
that's
States.
pretty different. Yeah.
So usually we would get a week-long break from school and work, and a lot of private stores would close up. But like for big stores, like chain
Or department
restaurants,
stores.
department stores, malls, theme parks, they would be open.
Oh, okay. Well, something has to be open at least.
Right. So still, a lot of things would be closed. So it's not going to be as fun as coming in, like say summer or other times. So
yeah.
if you're planning on coming to Japan during this time of the year, I don't 100% recommend it. But if you want to experience the quiet Japan, then I guess you could. Yeah. So there are a couple things that we usually do during this time of the year in Japan. So I'm going to go through them. First, Nengajo.
Nengajo.
Have you heard of this?
Yeah, I think I did write one before.
Oh, nice. Okay, so this is New Year's card.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
New Year's card. It's like a huge thing, I think, from like
It is huge.
sending
It's
to
a-
your family and friends.
to not to your family, like relatives, but to also your friends.
Oh, really?
Or like old, I don't know, like acquaintances.
Oh, that's cool. So it's just like a polite way, or it's a tradition of sharing the greetings of the new year?
Yes, exactly. So it's a greeting card. It's basically a Christmas card.
Oh.
Yeah, but just not in Christmas.
Then I get the meaning, right?
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. So you would prepare them by the end of the year, and then you would send them out. But the post office would arrange them all to arrive on the first day.
Really?
Of January.
That's a really. Then wait. New Year's is one of the most busiest time of the year for post offices.
For sure.
Oh, God.
I feel bad for them, but
Oh,
thankful
God.
for them. Next is Osoji.
Osoji?
So Osoji is a cleaning day.
Cleaning day?
Yeah. So as you can see in the kanji, O means big, and then soji is cleaning.
Right,
So
right,
it's a
right.
big cleaning time. So the reason we do this is because we want to end the year. We want to get rid of the uncleanness and like negativity at the end of the year, and start the new year really fresh and clean. We also eat toshikoshi soba.
Toshikoshi soba? What's that?
So toshikoshi soba is basically just soba, regular soba, but you eat it on the 31st. So the reason we eat soba specifically is apparently soba is easy to cut when you make it.
Oh, and when you eat it too, I think.
Oh, that's true, yeah. Easier compared to other noodles. And so we eat it so we could cut off all the negative vibes, bad lucks, like hardships for the next year.
Oh, so it's all about a fresh start, good luck, good start.
And the first thing we do is doing hatsumode.
Hatsumode?
Yes.
What is that?
Hatsumode is going to shrines.
Oh, I mean, a lot of Japanese go to shrines. It's a huge thing, right?
Yeah, because
Like
that's,
in general, I
yeah,
think.
because that's sort of like a cultural, religious thing, kind of.
Spiritual, right?
Yeah. So we go to shrines and we ring the bell, and then we pray to the gods for a good year. We eat osechi ryori.
Osechi yori?
Osechi ryori.
Ryori?
Ryori.
Wow.
So osechi ryori, this is something you eat on the first 3 days of the new year.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So usually this has lots of different dishes stuffed in a huge lunchbox. And each family would eat off of this for the first 3 days of the year.
Wow.
Yeah. Because like I explained, a lot of stores would be closed, so you're not gonna have a lot of place to go.
Right.
So you're just gonna stay
That's
in
true.
and relax and just eat, little by little of this.
That's really interesting. That's cool. I didn't know about that at all.
And we also have this thing called otoshidama.
Otoshidama?
So otoshidama is about receiving money.
We do that in Korea actually too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, this is my favorite thing because you're receiving cash from your relatives.
That's the best thing, huh?
So the amount you receive would really depend on each household. Valentine's Day. Boom, boom, boom.
Valentine's Day is definitely about couples, exchanging gifts. It doesn't matter which gift it is. It could be chocolate, candy, a necklace, whatever. But it's about expressing your love to your significant other. But not always that, actually. You could give it to your parent or your friend to express how thankful you are for their presence and how much you love them.
Right.
Writing letters, giving flowers is definitely what people do too, and having a great, nice lunch or dinner. A romantic one.
As for Japan, this is the day where typically girls give chocolate to guys.
Ooh.
That's like the image of Valentine's Day in Japan. Yeah. So it really doesn't have to be chocolate, but usually people would buy chocolate, make chocolatey stuff, and then give to the other person. So it really could be anything, honestly, and it could be from anyone to anyone. But generally, the typical image is girls giving it to guys. And if they're not a couple, then usually girls would confess their feelings towards that person.
Really?
Yeah. And it's a pretty rare case that guys would do something for the girls.
Then girls don't get anything from guys?
Not on this day. But we do have this day, special day called White Day in March, where guys, or the people who received, are supposed to give back to the giver. And usually you would have to give something that's valued 3 times more valuable than something you received.
Oh, really?
That's supposed to be the rule, but I don't know if anyone's like following it.
Because in Korea we have White Day too, but it's more about giving candies back on White Day.
Candies?
Yeah.
Not chocolate?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Valentine's Day is about chocolate, as we talked before. So, another difference.
Cultural difference. It's a fun fact. It's like a thing here in Japan for guys to ask each other, oh, how many chocolates did you get this year?
That's because like how popular you are.
Yes, exactly. Because it really represents how popular you are.
Well,
yeah.
do girls do that?
Girls, not really. Only for guys. Because guys are typically the ones receiving. So,
Right.
So some guys would be proud of their past achievement to be like,
One time when I was in junior high, I received 14.
Good for you, bruh. All right. Thank you so much for watching our video. Hope you learned a lot of new things.
which holiday would you want to spend in Japan? Let us know in the comment. If you liked our video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you haven't.
See you in our next video.
자,またね!
They do celebrate and have so a lot of peanut
butter.
peanut butter.
A lot of peanuts. Peanuts.
See you in our next video.
ごめんなさい。もう一回やるわ。